and only test pass for this event. The car ran well, but it bogged. I had a brand new set of tires on there, and the track was really tight, and it just pulled the car down really bad right off the hit, as you could hear and see in the video. So that was a 145 60 foot and a 550 at 136. So I wasn't super thrilled about that one, but I was happy the car was good, running well. I just needed to just turn up the leave, basically. And so that's what I did, headed into the chip draw and round one.
I'll come and get y'all from y'all's space when y'all are ready for y'all. Once.
Hey, where's the ones at?
Twos. That's right. Right. That's right. Okay.
Where's the number two? So who's tires and alright, three?
Yeah. Got it.
So Scott.
We got left lane. So that's all right. That's why I wanted to test in left lane. Right lane would be better, but.
Alright. Thank you. Yeah, red is right.
I didn't see the Nova go.
So
See
then
the
after
Nova
you
go?
finish your first round, come back here so we can trip draw for the next round. Alright?
We get out the first round.
Yeah,
530 and 490 is going to come in here.
I'll cover everybody.
Yes,
530 will go. Then we'll run 490, and then once you get your cars back, just come back here and we'll pull you in.
I was super happy after round one, getting the monkey off my back of not getting out of the first round last time out. The car did better. I raised the boost, the launch boost, that is, from about 9 pounds, which I wanted it to make 10, but for some reason it didn't, to about 10 pounds. I didn't change the RPM, and so I saw a little bit better 60, but still not where I wanted it to be. A 140, no nitrous, of course. Ran a 550 at 120. So the car, once it got moving, it was where I wanted it to be. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. My reaction time was also really good. Well, for me it was at least at 043, and so that's perfect. That's right where I want it. I'm usually like 030, 030, 040 when it comes to competition. And so the 330 was a 3.6, and so that was rolling for me. That was a 3.68. So that was rolling for me. I was super pumped about that.
You got the pot?
Got the buy. Hell yeah. So we get to make a test hit?
Yeah.
Oh, finally. First one.
Now this buy run went really good. I raised the boost again and the lead boost, and it got better. It got to I got into the 1.3s finally. Doesn't say it on here. On the drag it says I went 137 on 60 foot, but on the slip itself it says I went 140. But I don't know. Either way, it ran better. Ran a 539 at 140 on here, 139. Which that's great for me, and so I felt like I had a good tune-up going into it for round, or for the final round, that is. So I was super excited about that, and I was raising the leave again. Now I'm like going into the finals. I'm like around 12 pounds leaving on that, and I think the car was in a good spot. The hood popped up because we had the hood cracked and open for just cooling off in the lanes, and then just rushing up. Luckily, the Corvette hood opens backwards, but just rushing up just didn't give it that final push down to really clip it on there good. But headed into the finals, turning the boost up on the leave, and hoping to make this one competitive. So that final run was exciting, a bit of a heartbreaker. My first red light ever. I've never red lit ever, and so I was pretty bummed about that. I was mad at myself for that. But the car ran great. I finally got the boost where I needed to be for the leave. Cut a 135 60 foot, and just so you guys know, running a 530 class. I'm not trying to run 120 60 foots. I don't personally feel the need to beat on my car that hard. To leave. The car's got enough power to make it up, and so I really don't try to leave that hard whenever I'm doing these 530s. But I do want this 60 foot to get into the high 1.2s. It's been in the low 1.2s on nitrous, but I like it to be in the high 1.2. I like it to be in the high 1.2s, boost only, and so I'm getting there. I just had to learn tires and stuff like that. But anyhow, going into it, 135 60 foot. Car ran the 350 to the 330, which is good for me. And then it went 538 at 135, and I was looking, and then again, of course, the red light. So let me show you. Heartbreaking red light. There we go. Heartbreaking red light. I looked at the data log afterwards, and I couldn't believe the boost was dropping. Boost was dropping. Second gear on, I mean, it was just dropping. And on the big end, I was only making 22 pounds. So I'm not sure what the issue was at the time. And, I kind of looked things over from the outside, kind of felt things around, before I put on the trailer, but didn't really see anything. And so I was a little bummed out about that. And, I figured we'll figure it out when we get back to the house and stuff like that. So, but overall, the car ran great. I was super pumped. No complaints. And I think next time out, we got a good competitive hot rod. So once I got home, I got the car on the lift. And as you can see, my flex pipe or my flex joint is completely blown out. And so I noticed this towards the end of my buy run, but didn't think anything of it. But come to find out, it definitely cost me some power. But either way, I would have still lost to that car. He ran a better race. He cut a better light. He didn't red light like I did. And I'll get this fixed up. And that'll get my boost numbers back to where it needs to be. And I think that'll also help my 60 foots for next time out. So thank you guys for watching. And stay tuned. I will have a new video coming up soon that is going to go over what that little jangling sound that you heard was on D-cell on my Dragon video.